welcome to another installment of Metalhead Central, the show where I take an honest look at the harder side of music and give it an honest rating. So, as I'm sure we're all aware, there are polar opposites in this world. Yankees fans and Red Sox fans, DC and Marvel, God forbid Republicans and Democrats, and myriads of others. But if there are two things in society that just don't seem like they should fit together, it's incredibly cute, bouncy Japanese pop music and the heaviness that we all hold so close to our hearts. But Babymetal attempt to do so anyway, and they have turned into one of the biggest smash hits in the freaking world. They've opened for Metallica, they've performed with Rob Halford for crying out loud, and they are currently in the closing stages of an American tour with Avatar, which, for some reason, seems rather appropriate. They've released their new album, Metal Galaxy, on their own label, Babymetal Records, and a flurry of other international labels. It came out October 11th. So, where cute, bouncy Japanese girls and metal collide, is there anything worth hearing? Let's find out. Let's get this out of the way right off the bat. This album is a metric ton of fun. This is a really fun listen. It's a great break from the normal Death E, Doom E, Black E, or insert other genre tag here and add a Y after it, metal that we're all used to listening to. It might take some getting used to for the fans of the more extreme forms of metal, if they're willing to give it a chance at all, but once it's been properly swallowed, you realize just how much an album like this needs to exist. With all the death and destruction that's normally focused on in our genre, and heck, in the world at large, it's neat to have a band that's willing to put forth an album that basically just wants to tell people to dance along in the pit and have fun with it. As far as the music is concerned on here, there are a boatload of synthesizers. I don't think I've heard this many synths since the last time I popped on the classic rock station and Van Halen's Jump was playing. The question here is, do they hurt or help? Well, in my considered opinion, they help. The album just wouldn't be the same without them, and they add a different level to the proceedings. There are also some really neat guitar riffs on here, and their drummer is on a different level. There are moments where he's able to pull off these double bass kicks to match the rapid-fire guitar licks, and it sounds really cool. Almost sounds like something you'd hear on like a Gent album, maybe something like Meshuggah would put out. There are also some pretty serious guests on here. You've got Joachim Broden from Sabaton, Alyssa White-Glutz of Arch Enemy, and Tim Henson and Scott LePage of the Texas prog metal group Polyphia. There's also a Japanese guitarist, Tak Matsumoto, and a Thai rapper who goes by the stage name F-Hero. So the band pulls in a lot of different artists from throughout a couple of musical worlds, and it helps give the album another shred of credibility. If it were just them doing their thing by themselves, I doubt anyone in the metal world would give them a second thought. But with these guest appearances and the amount of publicity they've been getting, they've got some serious clout amongst the metal genre. On the downside, the songs do tend to get repetitive, and I think there are one or two that just really don't belong here. The song In the Name Of just goes nowhere, and I miss the soaring choruses of some of the other songs. Brand New Day is a fairly good song, and I dig the guest appearances from Henson and LePage, but it just doesn't feel like it stacks up to the rest of the album. It does feel like this album is just a little bit padded for padding's sake. If they were to maybe delete a couple of songs and shift some things around, it would be better. It's a great album as it is, but it could be a little bit better. Overall, Babymetal have released an album of their blended pop metal that is sure to please fans of the band and maybe even some newcomers. Yes, it's cute Japanese girls backed by a metal band. Yes, many of the more extreme and brutal fans are going to find them cheesy and altogether ridiculous. As for me, this album hit a lot of spots that it needed to, and in the end, that's exactly the objective of any musical accomplishment. It's not perfect, but as far as pop metal hybrids are concerned, it's a whole heck of a lot better than that Bring Me the Horizon garbage from earlier this year. I'm giving Metal Galaxy a 94 out of 100 on the YPS scale. Thank you so much for watching. Click like and don't forget to subscribe for more Metalhead Central and Metal Artist Review Show. Next week, we're going to be doing yet another severe 180 back to more extreme territory as we examine the black metal band 1349 and their new album, The Infernal Pathway. Since this is black metal, you guessed it, Brutality Maximized is coming back. I hope you'll join him. You've been watching Metalhead Central, where I give honest ratings to honest music. I will see y'all next time.